Hello, I'm KainDryson, and welcome to Pixelmon. Last episode, I left off in this spot. Wasn't really sure which way to go, because apparently there's a town this way, and there's a city up ahead. But I went ahead and looked ahead, and this right here is basically a starter town, just a couple of houses. There's no gym. And from watching someone else's series, apparently that was Ash's hometown and where his journey began. So we're going here, but this still technically Verdian City isn't really the first place where we're going to battle. It is actually the last place where we're battling, the gym. The first gym we're battling is way down here, which is quite a bit of trek, which I like skipping like this. We did miss the name of the town now, or city. This is Pewter City. What's over here? It's a little house. Very little house. What's the point of the ladder? Very small build. But here is the gym. And I think I'll try it. Here. Be like the actual trainers and stand at our spots. And his door's open too, but oh well. And I know I got 4 legendaries. Oh, that's another thing. Last night while I was playing, and a ground down spawn. It was just me and one other person online, and yeah. I was around the desert. He wasn't. I seen it. Was able to catch it. So let's see how we do. Hello there, trainer. I'm Brock. Got a Geodude. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take this out in one hit. Oh wow, it actually survived. But it won't for much longer. That's the first one. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get this no problem, because having legendaries is, I guess you could say, OP. And there's my first badge. An Abide team. So that is my first badge. And it's basically what I was trying to aim for last episode, and took so long just to find out how to get out of the spawn area into the next region. So I don't really want to go on to the next town already, you know, even though I could probably just zoom through and get all the badges with the legendaries I have, but I'm not. I want to take my time, because even though the goal of this series is not to collect them all the badges anyway, but to collect all the Pokemon. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Let's put that in inventory too. Let's go to this place here, because I know it has a PC. And one thing, even though I'm trying to collect them all, I won't be able to keep them all. As you see, I got, plenty of pages. I've been using the last 2 pages for my breeding purposes, mostly. As you see, the ones with the locks, those are ones that are currently breeding. I want to switch these out for these 2, because they're both micros, and the earlier evolution stage. I'm trying to get micros for the Mischievous so I can breed them. All I need is a female micro. I have 3 male Zangooses that are micro, but still looking for a female. So eventually I will trade all those out. Still gotta get another pygmy. I forget which one, but oh well. And these right here are the Pokemon I've been catching. All my pages are basically full. So That's Lippy's Pokemon, because she's borrowing one of mine. You can use like Macargo, Slugma, and Magmar to have them in your party, and they'll help hatch eggs faster, and they do stack as far as I could tell from what I've noticed. See, I've been using these two. Actually, I did have him in my party for a while and was leveling it along with my other Pokemon. Same with this one. Not sure what I'll do with him yet. But this little guy, Puccina, I've actually been, I'll show it to you now. See, it's just normal. Okay, and this side, okay. This has some stones. And, this is something it is not supposed to do on the server. Weather has been disabled, apparently. So, I always disable it. No one likes it raining, and I don't know if it makes any different Pokemon spawn or not. Some people's wondered that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Puccina, throw him out. And here, let's get rid of my mini map for a second. And if you look in the upper right, you'll see G is a forage key. So if I look at a block and push G, as you see, it is now slowly filling up. And this can be a pain to do, but using dark Pokemon, you have a chance of getting a certain item from foraging, and that's one way you can get some dusk shards. But I've only gotten 2 shards so far, the many times I've done this forage, and I don't even think I got anything. Nope. So yeah, that barely works. But yeah, okay, let's bring my mini backpack up. And I'm actually going to create a waypoint. If I can type off point. Okay, let's leave off point. I'll go ahead and keep it so I can see it. And while I'm in the neighborhood, let's go check the mail. And again, as usual, you will not see how I get in this little room right here. So yeah, see you in a second. Okay, so let's come up here, check my mail, and I have no mail. That's fine. So let's go home. I do know I have mail here, but I do not know what I have, because I seen the light lit up earlier. So let's see. I'll go more manual and who and how. Oh, I ain't gonna complain. It's much better than using obsidian. And I have some space mail. And who is this boy? Oh, this is the other person that was on when I caught the groundhog. See, I have nothing to do, so you are a friendly and nice crew. Keep it up. Well, thank you, E.T. So I finally got another piece of mail. And let's see, what else can I do? I can put Puccina back first of all. And get my Charizard back. And yeah, it's already past the time Rayquaza can spawn, unfortunately. So that ain't gonna happen right now. See, another thing, if you look over there, I have below this area is actually one of the spider spawners that I found in the mineshaft below. As you see, cave spider spawner, and I made a way down there, or actually I made a way up, because they're actually up here. I basically hollowed it out, made it a certain size, made it blocked off, added the water so that whatever does spawn is pushed into the middle. The thing is, that night when I made this, it was working. And after I finished with this one, I started working on another one. But for too soon. I started working on the other one, but for the zombie spawner. But by the time I was done making that and got rid of the torches, it seemed that the spawners were no longer working. And I'm actually gonna have to, should have just went home. I'm gonna have to take the long way because I forgot to make a way to get to the surface after making that room. Well, technically I did make a way to the surface, but that's the way for the zombies to travel. And at the top I did make glass, so if anyone just happens to be around while I was down there, they would see the zombies pop up and fall back down. And I like, okay, no, I didn't miss it. Thought I missed a turn for a second, but no. And this one, then up the stairs. And right here will be the spider spawner, which is now all blocked off, and made a way around it. Found this little cave system, more over mine shaft here to explore, and this right here was the normal, and this right here is actually the path to get down. So therefore I don't have a pickaxe, so never mind on that. And I probably won't even be able to get into see, I think it was up this way. Get across here and keep going this way till I get to the normal cave. Go right, and here should be that spawner, which I now have blocked off, and I can't get in. And I did turn around it so I can continue on this way eventually. But the spawner is on the other side, and another one of these rooms is set up just like the skeleton spawner, so they'll basically get pushed up or swim up between signs and water and then fall 24 blocks to their death. But you know, if I hit flip the lever, it'll push out 2 blocks, so they'll survive, and it only takes a hit to kill them with the sword. Sometimes, like with the fist, it'll take like 2 hits, I think. Depending on, well, skeletons, they'll take 2 hits. Zombies, I think it'll only take 1, maybe. Oh, I see red. Is it actually working now? Okay, lever isn't switched. Okay. That's the room right there. Okay, good, it's not switched. So that means I'll be able to get into it. And I can actually make a way out now, and I'll probably finish off the episode doing that. But here's the sand. Come on, get through it. And let's see, the way I want out is basically right here. Oh, no, I can't even do that. Hey, as you see, there's nothing. Now the question is, will they spawn? So if I stay back here, it should show. But how long is that gonna take? I might have went too high and might have to wait a while. I don't know. I hope it works. Oh, spawners aren't broken now. Maybe I should have just stayed down there and kept an eye on them. But I definitely should have brought my pickaxe so I could at least finish this. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And if you wonder why glass is here, it's for when I have this sticking out, it doesn't stick to anything. So I'm free to hit the zombies as I please. They might be able to hit me here. I don't know, I'll find out. If so, I'll probably drop it down just make that a whole block and drop the chest down, drop down the whole floor one layer. I have like 4 or 5 layers before I get to the spawner room. But so far I ain't seen any spawnings, so that's no bueno, which kinda sucks. Cause you can take the rotten flesh and put it on some dry racks and get some monster jerky, which is edible and it doesn't poison you. So. And I added a little, like a mini fridge here. I've been taking full stacks of fruit and squishing them, making, and plus the soybeans. See, that goes there. I have a whole row of the grain bait in this chest, as you see here, a whole roll. So I'm starting to store that inside. I need to, I don't know if you can put any kind of vegetable in the presser or not. Let's find out. Can I put a taters? Taters? No. It would have went in automatically. Carrot juice. I know that's a thing, but apparently not in Pam's Harvest Craft. What else can I try? Do I have a full stack of tomatoes? No, I do not, but I do want to make some strawberry juice. Yeah. So since I do not have a whole stack of tomatoes, I will make a stack. And I've done a lot of exploring. I found out that these can be picked up with silk touch shears as long as you're holding shift. Normally you still break it. And I basically went around, collected all the different types of the gardens, and I'm letting them grow and I'm breaking them, hoping to get some new stuff, which I'm pretty sure I already have a turnip. Let's see, yeah, tea leaves and cotton, so yeah, already got those. That's nothing special. And I do want to put fruit bait in there. Almost got a full row of that. I also want to drop off, actually pick up item frame, and let's see, okay, that's 8, so that is just the perfect length to start my badge collection. Are they entirely disabled now? Seems that it's so. I'll find another way to... There are glass item frames I've been seeing people with, and they do have items in there, so for now I'm just going to use this top right one, put that there for now. And let's see, this is number 116. I've been trying to keep what TMs I get in order, so it's gonna go after this one. 16, 19, 50, 52, okay. So that is in good order. And let's see, I did have some master balls in the process of being made, so those should be pressed by now. The top and bottom button here, and doesn't matter on the order. And got even more ultra balls. And ultra balls are actually pretty easy to make. Here's the rain again. As long as you have plenty of these, and they don't really take long to grow, so as long as you keep yourself busy, it won't take much time at all. Just hold right click, walk over them, looking down. It doesn't work very well looking at the side. That's why I always look down and do it. and just make sure you don't go too far and accidentally plant one. I always make sure I keep my hand empty, so like if you're collecting them and you get them in your hand like this and you go off, you'll end up planting it and wasting one. But you can harvest it for a piece of wood. And I'm going to the wrong spot, thinking I have a whole stack and ready to make more. Nope, I'll wait till I get 264 stacks of black and a stack of the yellow, which, collecting this several times, I believe 4 times, and yeah, 4 times, and I can make a whole stack of Ultra Balls. So yes, I could go back down there and get some more bases pressed. And this last one be pressed. And I've been using the right one for the bases. But let's see. Let's go and put the full stack of plum juice. Put up the manulin. And that's still going. The strawberry juice. And now, what I was originally going to do, actually, I'll come down here and get a stack of bonds, which I really hope these eventually start working again. I mean, it only works when I'm down here with it, but I can't go AFK here anymore and let bones collect. So, I want to see if I can make tomato juice, which I should first. Okay, that just wasted a bone meal. Why you do this? Let's see if I can even. No, can't even. So that would have been a waste. What vegetable? Here, one way to find out. Juice, yeah, I want to see what I can do with that. Ooh, eggnog. I love eggnog. Oh, I don't have nutmeg. I have egg, I have tofu, I have cinnamon, I think. Thought I had cinnamon. I think I do. Is this cinnamon? Yeah, cinnamon. And I hate how this and this is, because you don't know where it goes. And I hate it when that happens. Let's see, seeds are here underneath the fridge. I only need one. And let's fix this spot. Any other spots messed up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, these are all the juices. Grape, fig, apricot, pear, plum, cactus, orange, peach. Ooh, I don't have oranges yet. So yeah, there's still plenty of things I don't have yet. But apparently okay, there is carrot juice. Why did it not let me? I gotta put it in the juicer. That's why. So that means I should be able to. Okay, yeah, using the juicer isn't gonna give me no bait. So that's unfortunate. No shortcut way to get the veggie bait. Besides just making it, which I'll make a couple stacks because I should have plenty of veggies. And I'll use things I have 2 of, so parsnips, and this should be fine. And crafting table, even though I don't really need it, I could have done that without one. And there's some accidentally pushed Q. And there's some veggie bait. Let's put the hoe back in there, but down there. Now those are backups in case I accidentally break one. Ooh, there's a chance for away cries of this one. And might as well empty these out since they're full. Shift and click is marvelous. Or I could have just double clicked those, double click. Oh, okay, there's no. Okay. Feathers, eggs, leather, and bones, and the rest meat I don't have on me yet, that is. And all this will go in here. And the feather and bones go in there. They'll build up eventually. And I'll go ahead and put these in here. Actually, I'll put them outside in the chest. And I'll use them eventually. Actually, I think I'll use a little bit right now. Just to get a few of these new things grown. That way I can have a second one growing. Huh, that was already ready. Okay, so now there's 2 of those. And it's cray leaf. That was a type of wheat or rye or something. And the 2 new ingredients can go in there. Ooh, it's getting pretty full. I might do a little sorting, separate the fruits and such. But I'll do that off camera. But for now, I'm going to end this episode here. So I'd like to thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.